Rockstar families, and welcome to this week's edition of the weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are enjoying the absolutely beautiful weather outside. And scholars, I hope that you are ready for another amazing week. You know, Rockstar families, our time in Room 21 is quickly winding down. With only 4 weeks left of school, we have so much to do, so many things happening. Oh my goodness. So, I want to get right to the weekly announcements, and then I'll get you off to the strategy session for the week. First of all, our very next SOL is coming up on Wednesday. That is our science SOL coming up this Wednesday. Same routine for the reading SOL. Make sure your scholar gets a good night's sleep. Make sure they come to school with their best Barrett effective effort and attitude. And then finally, I will also have breakfast ready for them once again before the science SOL taking place on Wednesday. If you check out the weekly newsletter that this VODCAST is situated in, guys, there are a ton of ways for your scholar to study at home for the science SOL. They are so incredibly ready. They are so incredibly prepared. They're going to rock it. What I told the scholars was just kind of focus on that one or those one or two concepts that you're still a little fuzzy with. The things that you're really good with, there's no reason to continue studying those particular areas. And we have been going concept by concept, topic by topic, studying everything from 4th and 5th grade science in preparation for Wednesday, guys. So that's coming up on Wednesday. Coming up on Friday, first of all, Friday is an early out day. Students will be released at 1:10 p.m. on Friday. Now, Friday is also our annual field day. So, just a couple of quick reminders for field day. First of all, please make sure that your scholar wear shoes that they can participate in all of the field day activities, basically as if they were participating in PE for the day. Also, make sure that your scholar brings a water bottle. It is forecast to be around 90 degrees and sunny on Friday, so it's going to be nice and toasty outside. So make sure that your scholar applies sunscreen before coming to school, and make sure that they bring a water bottle or two. They may even want to pop one of the water bottles in the freezer the night before to bring it so that it stays cold throughout the day. We will have water breaks throughout the day. I think we have 2 scheduled during our rotation of the activities outside, but I want to make sure that all of the scholars are well hydrated. That is coming up, guys, on Friday. And then next Monday is Memorial Day. That is a no school for anyone for the Memorial Day holiday. A couple of other quick announcements I want to get to that are coming up in the future, just so that you know. First of all, we do have a Academy graduation practice scheduled and on the calendar for Sunday, June 2nd from 4 to 6 p.m. at North Stafford High School. It's really important that we practice over there, guys, just so that we kind of get a feel for the North Stafford High School auditorium. We can practice with the microphones, etc. in anticipation of the most epic night of the year, Barrett Academy graduation, coming up on Saturday, June 8th, 6:30 p.m., North Stafford High School. You are going to want to invite every single person that you know. I'm talking the neighbors, I'm talking your friends, I'm talking your family, your relatives. It is going to be epic, guys. That is coming up on Saturday, June 8th, 6:30 p.m., North Stafford High School. And like I said, in preparation for that, we do have a practice scheduled for Sunday, June 2nd from 4 to 6 p.m. right over at the North Stafford High School auditorium in anticipation for that amazing event. And then don't forget, guys, coming up next Wednesday, the 29th of May, is our final SOL, the Math SOL, coming up next Wednesday. I do think that I got through all of the announcements, guys. So at this time, I'm going to send you off to the study session in preparation for the SOLs, and then I'll see you on the other end. Guys, welcome to our weekly study session this week, guys. What you're going to find with our weekly strategy session this week, or rather study session, guys, would be we've kind of broken up into 2 parts here. You're going to find some practice that you can work on at home in preparation for your math SOL, and you're going to find half of the strategy session is focused on preparation for your science SOL. Now, just as last week, I know you've been waiting for this announcement. It is a double house point week. So anything that you complete on this VODCAST will be worth double the house points. If it's worth 50, multiply that times 2. That is what it will be worth. So we're at the home of Room 21, sites.google.com/staffordschools.net room21rockstars. I'm going to take you right over to the weekly strategy session, guys, because that is where it's at this week. You'll find our weekly VODCAST math review is up and ready to go. And this week, guys, I decided to solely focus on computation of decimals, computation of fractions and mixed numbers, and then also the computation involving simplification of expressions using the order of operations. So you can do a couple of things. You can print this out at home. You can click this link, which I'm doing right now, to go right over to the Google Doc, or you can wait till you get to class on Monday, guys. It's already printed and ready to go right over at the chalk tray. Totally up to you. Now, you guys were rocking your computation last week. I was so incredibly impressed and proud of each and every one of you. Now, to continue to practice that and to continue to keep that momentum rolling, you will find that I have a little bit of practice for everything. The front of the page is going to work on and focus on the computation of decimals, and then the back page is going to focus on order of operations and the simplification process, and finding the sum and difference and product involving fractions. So anything dealing with fractions and our 4 square is also available, guys, on the back of our practice page. So that's what our weekly VODCAST math review is going to be focused on this week. It is worth double the house points. So typically worth 50, multiply that up. It is now worth 100 house points. That's so incredibly awesome, guys. So a couple of other things you can do to study for your math SOL. I have all of the topics that we have studied this year. You'll see them over here on the screen, guys. Say that you want a little bit more practice with rounding decimals. Well, I would click that link. I might go there, might practice that just a little bit more. Or maybe you feel like you want a few more questions dealing with the order of operations. I'm going to go up and click that link, and then maybe I can have a little bit more practice with that. Now, as I've been showing you the last couple of weeks, if you click this link that says SOL practice right here where my cursor is, you will be taken over to the Jefferson Labs, which is epically amazing to prep for your math test. So I would click Math 5. Maybe I only want to practice 10 questions today. And I'm going to say, I'm ready, let's start. And they're going to give me a problem. And I love this for 2 reasons, and I've been saying this every single week, guys. The first reason would be that they give you reasoning. They give you an explanation if you do not quite get the answer. And they allow you a little bit of thinking process. So what I will do is I will give 2 points for every question that you answer, double that up to 4 this week for math and or science. If you click this one more time, you'll see if you scroll down, guys, you can also visit the science links available there as well. Just type your name in the box and you're good to go. Once again, though, you have to print that out and bring it in for your house points. So let me take you back over to the VODCAST section. Only one more thing that I would practice for this week, guys, and that would be your SOL Quizlet. I don't have any house points for that, but that's just, you guys really love practicing that, and it's a great way to study all of those vocab words that we've been working so hard on all week long, and really all month long, since kind of 2 months since the end of March. So that's available there for you guys as well. So at this time, it is time for the weekly hashtag of the week. And that weekly hashtag of the week is going to be hashtag GC. And you have to actually tell me what that acronym stands for. And that's actually Galileo Copernicus. And it's GC because they made a good choice. They theorized that the sun was the center of our universe instead of the earth, like Aristotle and Ptolemy. So with that being said, hashtag GC Galileo Copernicus. You can double that up for this week, guys. And that is what you will get for those house points as well. At this time, this concludes our SOL study session. Okay, Room 21 Rockstars, I hope that those strategies and activities to help you study for your SOLs were effective. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. You guys are the best families in Stafford County, Virginia. I so appreciate it. I appreciate you. You're incredible. And I will see you guys all right here next week for our weekly VODCAST.